astronomers may have found the first moon outside of our solar system. A team of astronomers potentially discovered the first known moon beyond the solar system. If confirmed, this exomoon is likely to be about the size and mass of Neptune and circles a planet the size of Jupiter, but with 10 times the mass. The signal was detected by NASA's Kepler Space Telescope. Astronomers now plan to carry out follow-up observations with Hubble. The paper about the candidate moon is published on ARXIV preprint site. To date, astronomers discovered more than 3,000 exoplanets, worlds orbiting stars other than the Sun. The hunt for exomoons, objects in orbit around those distant planets, has proceeded in parallel, but so far these extrasolar satellites have lingered at the limits of detection with current techniques that we have. Dr. David Kipping, assistant professor of astronomy at Columbia University, New York, says he has spent most of his adult life looking for exomoons. For the time being, though, he urged caution, saying we would merely describe it at this point as something consistent with a moon, but who knows, it could be something else. The Kepler telescope hunts for planets by looking for their tiny dips in the brightness of a star when the planet crosses in front, known as a transit. To search for exomoons, researchers are looking for dimming of starlight before and after the planet, causing it dip in light. The promising signal was observed during 3 transits, fewer than the astronomers would like to have in order to confidently announce a discovery. The work by Dr. Kipping, his Columbia colleague Alex Tichy, and citizen scientist Alan R. Schmidt assigns a confidence level of 4 sigma to the signal from the distant planetary system. Kindly support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box below. The confidence level describes how unlikely it is that an experimental result is simply down to chance. If you express it in terms of tossing a coin, it's equivalent to tossing 15 heads in a row. So that's pretty big. But Dr. Kipping said this is not the best way to gauge the potential detection. He told BBC News, "We're excited about it. Statistically, formally, it's a very high probability. But do we really trust the statistics? That's something unquantifiable. Until we get the measurements from Hubble, it may as well be 50-50 in my mind," he said. The candidate moon is known as Kepler 1625b and is observable around a star that lies some 4,000 light years from our Earth. On account of its large size, team members have dubbed it a Nept moon because it's so huge. A current theory of planetary formation suggests that such an object is unlikely to have formed in place with its Jupiter mass planet, but would instead be an object captured by the gravity of the planet later on in the evolution of this planetary system. The researchers could find no predictions of a Neptune-sized moon in the literature, but Dr. Kipping notes that nothing in physics prevents one. A handful of possible candidates have come to light in the past, but none as yet has been confirmed. Dr. Kipping said, "I'd say it's the best candidate we've had. Almost every time we hit a candidate and it passes our tests, we invent more tests until it finally dies, until it fails one of the tests. In this case, we've applied everything we've ever done and it's passed all of those tests. On the other hand, we only have 3 events," he said. The work by Dr. Kipping and colleagues forms part of the Hunt for Exomoons with Kepler HEK collaboration. This is by Paul Rincon, BBC News on Bended Reality. Please leave your comments and thank you for your support.